Donna, Donna Boyd. Work for the Scottish Recovery Consortium. That's just been recent. Before that, I'm about 4 years in recovery.
My name's Emma. I come from Dumfries. Then I moved to Kilmarnock for 10 years, but now in Glasgow, and I've now been 8 months off illicit substances.
So my name's Derek, a person in long-term recovery. I think I've been in recovery for about 8 years or something like that.
I'm Mark Healy and I'm a person in recovery. I'm project lead for the Beacons in South Lanarkshire. I'm also a father of 3 and I'm somebody who has come through a recovery journey and recovery communities has been a big part of that.
Came down to Glasgow to go to treatment many years ago and stayed here, and I think over the past 8 years or so I've been working within different organisations like a support worker, addiction worker, volunteer, coordinator.
Through organising alcohol-free events, I gained experience putting events on, and I've now gained employment in that field, doing the exact same thing.
I always thought that to stay off substances, you had to stay away from other users. But actually, when I came up here and got introduced to the recovery communities, I then quickly understood that it was like-minded people like me, people that had the same experiences as me. That's the people that I had to be around, and that's what I get out of the recovery cafes.
Through care and peer support's really important, I think. Peer support, because it's people that have walked the same path as you, can give their experience, share their experience, and help you find your own path on your journey.
Everything you've been through, there'll be somebody in that community that's been through it as well.
Because I had no life skills, no life management skills, and I needed that wee bit of support to open bank accounts, deal with services, deal with benefits agencies and stuff like that. So I think they're both really important.
I just feel that without Northwest I wouldn't have came this far, and to be able to help other people, it helps me.
The benefits of recovery communities is that it connects people, it challenges stigma.
It's the very stuff that allows for people to re-engage. It allows for people to find out who they are. It allows for people to develop these skill sets to move forward, and transition and reintegrate back into community.
In Glasgow, we're really blessed, we're really lucky with a lot of recovery, but in different areas where it's harder to get to, where it's harder to travel to, where there isn't as big a population, that there's next to no recovery.
Dumfries and Kilmarnock, they don't have anything like this, so I wasn't aware of recovery communities as such.
At the moment, you're talking about there's between 10 and 15 well-developed recovery communities in Scotland. I think a lot of these recovery communities are more within the bigger sort of areas of Scotland, like Glasgow, Edinburgh, Central Belt. What I would like to see happen probably over the next 5 years is recovery communities to sort of start to develop within more further away areas.
I think we could widen the opportunities of recovery communities across Scotland by making it more visible, by making it more accessible.
I think we just continue to do what we're doing. This is a long game. This isn't something that happens overnight.
In a situation like a pandemic and lockdown and stuff like that, people in recovery are going to be quite vulnerable, because I think the biggest thing about addiction and stuff like that is feeling isolated and stuck in your house. So when you're talking about a lockdown, you're talking about being in your own home, isolated with your own thinking and stuff like that. So I think the way recovery communities reacted to it was amazing.
It's vital to keep it online for the people that can't access the recovery cafes in the communities.
Recovery communities have absolutely given me, a platform for life. It's so important.
There's nothing more that they can do for themselves than join this. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go out anywhere. You're sitting at home, but you're still connecting with people in the rooms in your recovery communities.
My hopes for the future of recovery is it just keeps growing as a movement.
I want to learn as much as I can about recovery communities, how it works, why it works, and get it out there to them places that don't have it.
Where I do see it, going in the future is just in terms of lived experience, having a voice that's validated and it's, you know, that's being heard, and it's representative at every level within decision making.
If you'd like to get involved with recovery communities, just get in touch with Scottish Recovery Consortium. We've got links to recovery communities across Scotland. And also, if you find or you feel there isn't anything in your area, that there's a gap, get in touch again with Scottish Recovery Consortium. We've got myself and other team members who are National Recovery Community Development Officers. So our job is to support you to set up recovery communities, develop recovery communities, enhance recovery communities in your area. So just get in touch and we will offer you all the support that we can.